Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is here taking your calls at 270-9933. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, Mark. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. It's a beautiful day.
It really is, despite
Not raining?
Despite the smoke. Yes, it's nice not having rain, that's for sure. All right, let's go to the calls. We'll start with Chris in Dodgeville. Hi, Chris. What's your question?
Hi. I was wondering when I can start to trim back my peonies, my brown-eyed Susans, etc.
You can start trimming your perennials back now. A lot of people, though, will leave things like their echinacea, coneflowers, black-eyed Susans,
Okay.
some of their ornamental grasses up for the winter because there's a lot. They're a source of food for songbirds that are migrating and also ones that are wintering over. So you might want to keep those up a little bit longer. But peonies, phlox, that's the sort of late spring blooming stuff, especially if it's starting to look a little ragged, you can go ahead and take that back. Make sure that if you had disease this summer, that you get that out. Don't put it in your compost. Let the city pick it up. Their compost piles are big enough to heat up and to kill whatever's left over.
Wonderful.
Okay. All right, thanks for the call. Let's go to Barbara now in Mineral Point. Hi, Barbara.
Hi.
Hi, which question?
We're looking at our lilacs out here, and our hybrid lilacs, the leaves are all drying up, and they don't look like they're very good shape. We don't know if we should cut them down or wait until spring.
Well, Barbara, I would look at them closely. You should be able to see buds for next spring. If the tips of the branches are still flexible, even though the leaves are turning brown, it might just be a reaction to the droughty weather that we had. Also, lilacs tend to like good drainage, so it also might be an overwatering situation. But I would, if branches are flexible and you can see a little bit of green under there, if you flick the bark off with your thumbnail, then I would wait until next spring.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Let's go to Tom in Madison. Hi, Tom. What's your question?
My question is also about lilacs.
Okay.
We have some very old bushes, and I noticed on Sunday that some of them had blossomed again. So I was just wondering what's up with that.
I don't know. Sometimes that happens. It's usually we see it later where we'll get some really cold weather and then we'll get a stretch of warm weather around Thanksgiving and then all sorts of things that are early spring bloomers will pop. Most of the older lilacs are a one-time bloomer, so I don't know why. I think you should just enjoy it and then make sure, though, that you don't do any drastic pruning yet this season so that you don't cut off flower buds that are meant for next year.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, Tom. Let's go to Diane in Mount Horeb. Hi, Diane.
Hello.
What's your question?
I have a Lime Ridge hydrangea that I just bought, and I've been placing it around the farm, trying to find full sun for it. Now, when it says full sun, does it need full sun all day, or can I have full sun from morning until about 1:30? Is that sufficient enough?
Well, I'm assuming that this is a panicled hydrangea. There's a whole series of lime, so it has cone-shaped flowers.
Yes.
Okay, so those can take full sun to part sun. So as long as it's going to get about 5 or 6 solid hours of sun, it will bloom just fine. So it doesn't have to be. It could also be split. So if it's going to get full sun in the morning from when the sun comes up till about noon, that will be plenty of sun for it.
Okay. Let's go to Elizabeth in Madison. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi there, how are you?
Good. What's your question?
My question is, how far back can I prune my lilac tree for it to still come back next year?
So you don't want to prune it. Well, okay, let me go back. So you can prune lilacs back to, I've seen them as much as 25%. It takes them a long time to recover from that, though. The more drastically you prune it, the longer it's going to take before it's in any kind of position to bloom again.
Okay.
So is this on a standard? So it's a tree form?
It's a large shrub form, and I raised it from a pup. So. Okay.
So what I would do is I would wait till after it flowers next spring, because any kind of pruning you're doing now will take off all of next year's flowers.
All right. Wait till next year.
So then after that, go ahead and prune it after it's done blooming.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. We're out of time. Thank you all for calling in. We'll talk to you soon.
Yep.
Here's
Bye-bye.
Chris with one final check of the forecast.
Again, folks, we're staying dry as we go through the next couple of days, but yes, expect the skies to be a little bit gray out there. Don't expect the rain, but with the hazy skies from the smoke, that's the reason for the color change. Otherwise, temperatures, they're comfortable. 73 today, 77 tomorrow, and 78 on Wednesday. We'll cool down closer towards the weekend.
All right, thank you, Chris. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.
Now, a WISC-TV editorial with editorial director Neil Heinen.
I need to wrap up 28 years of editorials here and the 3 I have remaining. And I want to start by thanking my editorial board for allowing me some personal thoughts in these last few. I've had perhaps 20 or more company managers and staff serve on the board over the years, 6 at a time for our weekly meetings. And they have been smart and engaged and invaluable. I also want to assure you that this company and this station remain committed to opinion journalism and community affairs. Owner Liz Burns and COO Brian Burns have made it clear they will continue to provide public affairs programming like For the Record and informed opinion like our editorials, but with even more voices and more diverse perspectives on News 3 Now, Channel3000.com, and Madison Magazine, and in our corporate role in the community. That makes me happy. We are a local, family-owned business. It's who we are and what we do. Thanks to the Murphy Burns family, we've been able to be a part of and often lead the community conversation, and that will continue.
Wouldn't it be nice to not have to deal with your messy gutters anymore? Leave that nasty chore in the rearview mirror with a new Leaf Guard gutter system. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how Leaf Guard's patented design keeps leaves and debris out so you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. And now is the best time to get Leaf Guard. Order now and save 75% on installation labor, free financing for a year, and a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
The chief actuary of the Social Security Administration just released an analysis of Trump's planned cuts to Social Security. Under Trump's plan, Social Security would become permanently depleted by the middle of calendar year 2023. If Trump gets his way, Social Security benefits will run out in just 3 years from now. Don't let it happen. Joe Biden will protect Social Security.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Only Steinhoffel sells more Tempur-Pedic than anyone else. And right now, get $300 in Steinhoffel's cash with any Tempur-Pedic. We are Wisconsin's #1 Tempur-Pedic retailer.
You look surprised. I'm not surprised that Shauna wants to have another celebration in front of all of her friends and her family with a sober groom by her side, so she can have pictures and memories for the rest of her life. It'd be a celebration of love, your love, for everyone to see.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I've been going on and on about Ridge and Quinn and Shauna and expecting you to listen and sympathize after everything I put you through with Bill.
I know you're sorry. I don't doubt that. I'm glad I followed my instinct and brought us all together like this.
Me too.
There's something that you said that kind of stuck with me. You were trying to get through to Ridge and then Bill showed up?
Yeah, he just barreled right in there like he belonged. Why would he do that?
Well, I think we both know why.
Well, well, you know the drill. John Hancock, and initials were indicated. And you, Dollar Bill, are the proud owner of 2 local radio stations in Miami.
I am impressed, Justin. Like, didn't you just start negotiations a few days ago?
That's why I call him Justin the Closer.
Wait a minute, say that again. I didn't know that.
It's because I just made it up. Seriously, thank you for taking up my slack. I know that I haven't been as focused as I should have been.
Well, you've got a lot going on in your personal life, so it's all good.
Yeah, caught between 2 women, Katie and Brooke. What is a Bill to do?
think there was any question. Brooke is the woman you want to be with.
You got a lot of catching up to do, man.
But you told Brooke how much you loved her.
And I meant it. I believe that Brooke and I could be happy together.
But
there is my Katie. The woman who taught me that I could commit, more or less settle down. And we have a family together. And I'm realizing that I'm not ready to give that up.
There's only one reason why Bill would show up at Eric's. He clearly was looking for you.
Well, now that I think about it, he did seem concerned about me.
Concerned? Why?
I don't know. I didn't stick around to find out. But Quinn really had a smug look on her face.
Do you think Quinn called him?
If she did, her mission was accomplished. Because Bill's sudden drop-in stopped the progress that I was making with Ridge.
I can have Carter booked and a ceremony ready to go
Okay,
day
slow
after
down
tomorrow.
for a second. Why are you encouraging this second wedding idea?
What? Why am I helping my friend achieve her happily ever after? Shame on me. Come on, Ridge, it's lonely out there being the only one who remembers your very first wedding. Doesn't Shauna deserve a husband who remembers it too?
Sure, get all that, but a second ceremony, we're already married. It's not going to change anything, right? Unless there's something else going on here.
When the food you love doesn't love you back, stay smooth and fight heartburn fast with Tums smoothies.
Katie completely shut down after she saw that kiss between Brooke and me. I mean, she wouldn't communicate with me at all. I'd go to pick up Will, and she'd hardly acknowledge my presence. She said we were done. So I guess that refueled my attraction to Brooke, and I thought I could revisit her as a long-term possibility. But Brooke made it clear that isn't going to happen. She is all about reclaiming her marriage to that posing loser. I mean, why she is so hung up on Ridge, I will never understand.
Wait a minute. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. What I think I hear you saying is that you're ready to give up on the dream of Brooke for the reality of Katie. Or is it just that Brooke is not available?
Not at all. Katie is right for me, more than any woman I've ever been with, including Brooke.
Plus, he's in a grounded relationship. It's a beautiful thing.
You know something? It has to work both ways, Wyatt. Wyatt the wise guy. I have to live up to my end of the bargain. I have to earn Katie's trust. I have to be worthy of it, and worthy of it for our family. Kissing Brooke was wrong. And when Katie takes me back, that is one particular mistake I won't make again. Now I have a meeting.
There's nothing on my calendar.
Take the rest of the day off, Justin. You've earned it. I'll send up a flare if I need you.
I wouldn't worry. You and Ridge find your way back to each other. You always do.
What about you and Bill?
Well, right now, there is no Bill and me. I told him it was over.
But do you really mean that, though? You don't know. I mean, maybe you two are just as inevitable as Brooke and Ridge. I don't think anything is that inevitable. Do what you're good at. Keep the faith for both of you until Ridge finds some of his own. Be patient and persistent, and he'll be back.
I agree. Ridge and I have overcome many obstacles, but he's still vulnerable to Shauna. I mean, obviously, he ran off and married her. Those two together, it makes me absolutely insane to think about it. But you know what? It's my fault. There was this stupid, careless, thoughtless moment that pushed him away from me and made him susceptible to Quinn and Shauna.
Why are you looking at me like that? You realize you lucked out marrying this amazing woman, right? Shauna would do anything for you without hesitation. And I know I jumped the gun asking you about the ceremony before she could, but I mean, come on, Ridge. She's asking you for this one little thing. I don't even know why you're thinking twice about it. A woman's first wedding is supposed to be one of the most special days of her life. It's supposed to be beautiful and memorable for both of you. So having a ceremony here would solidify your union in front of your entire family. I mean, isn't that what you want? Don't you want all of the Forresters to accept Shauna as your wife?
So you want this to be a family occasion?
Yes.
That includes Brooke, you know that, right? We have a kid together. She is family.
Yes, of course. Brooke should be invited. I think she should be here. It'll help her accept the fact that the two of you are no longer married, that you're no longer her husband and Shauna is your wife.
Want your brain better? Unlike ordinary memory supplements, Nariva has clinically proven ingredients that fuel 5 indicators of brain performance: memory, focus, accuracy, learning, and concentration. Try today with our money-back guarantee.
Morning, noon, night. Indulgent, delicious, irresistible. Fancy Feast makes delighting your cat delightfully easy. Every recipe, every last detail. Another fancy way to show your love. Fancy Feast. Try savory centers. Pate with a center of gravy.
Knock, knock. Your Nutrisystem delivery is here with a month of delicious meals, satisfying snacks, plus probiotic shakes to help support your immunity. Delivered right to your door. And bonus, order now and get a week of shakes free. Say hello to Nutrisystem. Our easy-to-follow program includes all your favorite foods made healthier. Act now to get your month of meals delivered free.
Go online or call 888-709-FIT3. Save 50% on a month of meals delivered to your door.
Yep, that's a real winner.
No way!
And the next real winner could be you. This is your last chance to win $1,000 a day for life from Publishers Clearinghouse. Enter now at PCH.com before it's too late.
The bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Publishers Clearinghouse. Go to PCH.com for your chance to win.
I can only hope Mackenzie is loyal.
Is it me, or is this very uncomfortable?
I'm so over this.
Love Island, new episode tonight on CBS.
Additional sponsorship provided by...
My blood pressure is borderline. New Garlic Healthy Blood Pressure Formula helps maintain healthy blood pressure with a custom blend of ingredients. I'm taking charge with Garlic.
You've been pitching this whole second wedding idea by yourself. Where's Shauna? Like to hear it from her?
Oh, well, you will hear it from her. I mean, she's going to say the exact same thing, that she wants to have a ceremony that you both remember, you know, that she wants to validate your relationship in front of everybody that means something to you guys. Eric, Steffi, Thomas, Wyatt, Flo, and Brooke. I mean, especially Brooke. She needs to see this. It's the only way she's going to come to terms with the way things are right now.
I can't stand this. I can't stand the thought of you with Shauna. I love you.
Well, you're right. First weddings are important, and Shauna deserves better.
Okay, so you're saying I should call...
I'm saying I'm going to talk to her about it. But Brooke, she really is a consideration because I don't want to hurt her feelings. And do this here with friends and family in front of everybody, I just... feels like I'm rubbing her face in it, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to think about this.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, I hear you. I appreciate you humoring me and allowing me to, you know, spoil the surprise, telling you before Shauna. I want Shauna to be happy.
I'm going to the office.
You take my breath away.
I heard that once before.
It's still true. You're stunning.
Did Donna do this?
Donna do what?
You being here right now, is this Donna?
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
It's good to see you. I miss you, Katie. I miss us, our life. I've ruined everything. And I will never stop being sorry for that.
I wasn't sure I should interrupt. You seem pretty far away.
I was closer than you think.
It's open.
Hi. Think you're managing your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease?
Are you okay?
I did. I was there, but I never knew when my symptoms would keep us apart. So I talked to my doctor and learned Humira is for people who still have UC or Crohn's symptoms after trying other medications. And Humira helps people achieve remission that can last, so you can experience few or no symptoms.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections. Serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Be there for you and them. Ask your doctor about Humira. With Humira, remission is possible.
If you can't afford your medicine, AbbVie may be able to help.
Got it?
Got it.
Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
These both have the same amount of potassium. Only one of them is always ripe for the picking. V8, the original plant-powered drink. Veg up.
Life doesn't stop for a cold.
Honey.
That's why there's new DayQuil Severe Honey. It's maximum strength cold and flu medicine with a soothing, honeylicious taste. DayQuil Honey, the daytime coughing, aching, stuffy head, fever, power through your day medicine.
Age-related macular degeneration may lead to severe vision loss.
So the National Eye Institute did 20 years of clinical studies on a formula only found in PreserVision.
If it were my vision, I'd ask my doctor about PreserVision.
It's the most studied eye vitamin brand.
If it were my vision, I'd look into PreserVision.
Only PreserVision A-Reds 2 contains the exact nutrient formula recommended by the NEI to help reduce the risk of moderate to advanced AMD progression.
I have AMD. It is my vision, so my plan includes PreserVision.
This fall, Home Advisor can help make your home extra comfortable. From replacing drafty windows to tuning up the furnace, Home Advisor has the best pros to get your projects done right. Plus, you can book and pay right through the app. So for all your fall projects, count on Home Advisor.
Even when there's no chance, there's still a chance.
I'm like a mirror. Whatever they say, I reflect it back.
That's the whole point of a secret alliance within a secret alliance. That's the secret to the alliance.
New Big Brother All-Stars, Tuesday at 8/7 Central on CBS.
In this challenging time, CBS invites you to come together for a live music event. Keith Urban hosts.
You ready for this?
The Academy of Country Music Awards, live Wednesday at 8/7 Central on CBS.
I'm looking forward to seeing Will tomorrow. Anything I should know?
No, he's just looking forward to having some guy time with his dad.
Good. Good. He seems to be handling the separation pretty well.
Yeah, you know, he misses the three of us together, but he's a tough kid.
I've screwed things up for us more than once. And I hope that eventually you'll know how much I regret that.
I'm sorry too, Bill. I am. I'm sorry that you and Brooke couldn't keep away from each other. I'm sorry that our trust was broken, and I'm sorry that I can't accept your apology and just move forward. Believe me, there is a part of me that is screaming inside and telling me not to be prideful and to think about my son and to think about our family and to think about how much I miss having you at home, but I'm not ready yet.
Okay. All right, I hear you, and I'm going to take that as a positive.
Really?
You said not ready yet. That's a very important qualifier, and I choose to see that as a sign of encouragement.
You cannot stubborn your way back into my trust.
I know, right? I'm so freaking stubborn. I am. I'm going to work on that, along with proving that I'm worthy of your trust. I miss my Katie. I miss us. I miss our little family and the life that we've created. I want to be the man that I am when I'm with you. I mostly like that guy.
I mostly like him too.
Okay, well then that's enough for now. I've got my work cut out for me, proving my way back to you. That's my challenge. I welcome that challenge. And I will do whatever it takes.
So Ridge called you. What did he say? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, Shauna. The big picture here is that Ridge is definitely considering a second ceremony. I mean, you realize if this happens, all your guilt about me coaching you into getting Carter to file the divorce papers and you and Ridge getting married while you were drunk, it's all gonna go away. That's why we need to have the second ceremony, so that you can have a wedding that nobody will forget.
especially Brooke. It's just so frustrating, you know? Every time we take one step forward, something happens to send us reeling back.
Maybe the universe is trying to tell us something.
I think it's Quinn. It wasn't a coincidence that Bill ended up on the doorstep there. Quinn's always been trying to break us up.
Brooke,
I think
please,
that
Brooke,
you called him.
Brooke, I don't want to talk about Shauna or Quinn or Bill. I left because I didn't want to lose my temper. I want to tell you something because I think you need to hear it from me. Shauna wants to have another wedding ceremony at Dad's house so everyone can be there.
Why would you want to have another ceremony? Why would you want to legitimize it in front of the family?
It's already legitimate, Brooke.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this. I hate the fact that we're having a conversation about you and Shauna. This is because of what I did. I kissed Bill, and I sent you into Shauna's arms. And we need to fix this, Ridge. We need to pick up the pieces, and we need to put it back together. I want my husband back. I love you. And I will always love you.
Oh, Logan, I love you so much. You're the love of my life. I see you standing there, and all I see are Bill's hands all over you, his lips all over you. You said you loved him? Same thing you just said to me.
No, it's not the same.
It's exactly the same words. I can't unhear it, and I don't know where to put it.
The only reason that Shauna wants this ceremony, this wedding, is so that she doesn't lose you. She wants to keep her claws in you, Ridge. And you know what? You don't even love her. So why would you do that? We love each other. We're the ones with a history. We've had amazing, amazing memories together, and I don't want to lose that. I want that back. Nobody is going to come between us. Nobody, not even Shauna. And I do believe, I do believe that we're going to be reunited. And I'm going to hang on to that belief. So please, whatever you do, do not get Shauna's hopes up. And do not go through with that wedding.
Optic White Renewal removes 10 years of yellow stains. That's like all the way back to 2010.
Their jeans, their leggings, their jeggings.
Whoa. Remove 10 years of yellow stains with Colgate Optic White Renewal.
80% of bacteria in your mouth aren't even on teeth.
80%?
Colgate Total is different. It fights bacteria in your whole mouth, protecting 100% of your mouth surfaces. Colgate Total, antibacterial protection for a healthier mouth.
Want your brain better? Unlike ordinary memory supplements, Nariva has clinically proven ingredients that fuel 5 indicators of brain performance: memory, focus, accuracy, learning, and concentration. Try today with our money-back guarantee.
Uh-oh, the magic's disappearing. Sing along to help me fix it. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, unicorns, rainbows, and tasty red balloons. Grab your lucky charms and keep singing.
Millions of people are saying yes to Allegra, including the experts. It's the #1 allergist-recommended brand for non-drowsy relief. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and while Zyrtec may cause drowsiness, Allegra won't. Say yes to Allegra.
The romance, the glamour, the battles. Binge it all now.
I could watch you all day.
The Bold and the Beautiful.